So what can we actually optimize in our lives in the current stage of available technology then?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, listen, I think that we talked about what's difficult to optimizing scheduling, right? And specifically, I meant here trying to schedule when you've got to travel and you do events and these kinds of things. And really, it's because humans are in the loop and humans have so much going on. And what I was saying is that, some people are using AI. I mean, I use AI to help my scheduling, but until everyone has something completely working for them all the time, thinking about it, right, getting your head together, then these things are just going to happen because, people get late, people get delays, people get sick, all these kinds of things happen. And then the ripple effect is so huge, right? So I spent way too much time sorting out and trying to figure out exactly the complicated nature of getting travel and these kinds of things working right. It's just one of those things, right? I think we all do, right? I mean, you're on the road a lot too, so it takes way too much time. So, and I can't figure out a way that we can use AI to solve this just yet, but stay tuned.
Oh, but I keep seeing like lots of different solutions, but it's still for me the best way to put my schedule in order. It's like the paper and the pen because I need to understand, okay, I'm going to be there on Friday, then I need to find myself on the other side on Monday. How do I do that? It's just
Yeah,
like no matter what, which is most convenient for me. Do I want to sacrifice sleep or I would like to get in early in the morning? Like all those things.
right.
But okay, but besides that, so how did you get into all this AI optimization and to the first place? And how did it change your maybe daily routines and life? Because that's all
Yeah.
we all curious, right? How can we optimize? But do we really need to optimize everything?
Well, that's an interesting question. I mean, well, first, how I got into this. I mean, so look, I'm an MIT engineer. I love technology. I've always loved technology. Interestingly, I studied, AI way back when, 30 years ago, and a lot of the same techniques that people are using today are the same techniques that they developed way back when. I mean, a lot of the technology people think, oh, it's brand new. It's not brand new, right? Like neural networks. These things are ancient. They've been around for decades and decades, like 50 years, right? Not even like 20 years, okay? And back then, when people were coming up with this, they didn't have the compute power, they didn't have the data, they didn't have the networks, but we do now. And so now look at the amazing things that we see, but a lot of the techniques are actually quite old. So that's interesting, right? So I've been interested in this for a long time. But more recently, I've been more interested in the human AI aspect. Like that's the newer part of what I've been doing, right? It's not just about cool functionality. And in fact, last night, again, I was at an event speaking about the book, and it comes up because that's what people want to talk about, right? People want to talk about how does it impact me? And one of the things that came up was, listen, you guys keep inventing, you guys, technology people, keep inventing new. But you know what? We're so bad at actually integrating this into our daily lives and in a way that actually makes us feel good and human, right? Just look at social networks, right? That just destroys our humanity. It really makes most people feel awful, frankly, most days, right? And this is like the state of the art thing that's making billionaires and trillionaires now. Like, come on, right? We keep doing this to ourselves, and why, right? And so I've gotten much more interested in the last few years, partly as I've gotten older as well. And thinking about, hey, look, this is a tool, but why are we doing it like this? Like, why can't we do something with this that's going to be about making ourselves better, that can maybe be a little bit even more humane, to use that word too much, right? But that's really what got me interested and where I've been focused on. That got me to write the book, and now got me to speak about the book.
That's amazing. That's very inspiring. I love this aspect of you, human as well. For me, I find that when it comes to all the different tools being released every hour, every minute, basically, and then there are quite some people reaching out, oh, do you want to try this one, especially when it comes to podcasting or content? And I'm like, but I already have this tool. It kind of saves my time. I'm also like, have a good mix and match, of creativity and optimization. Like it's working. Why do I need to more over optimize it to lose the sense of human touch,
Yeah.
which like
Yeah.
removes authenticity completely?
It totally does.